Okay, right. Welcome everybody. Hello.
Hello.
To this Stay Safe, Save Money session. It is an Effective Community Network Energy Champions short course, and it's been funded by Northern Gas Networks and Leeds Community Foundation. I'm going to hand over now to Morgan for the next page.
What we will look at. Some people can't afford to heat their houses or flats. Fuel poverty. What can you do in your home to save money on your bills? Efficiency and saving. Staying safe, help you can get.
So those are all the things that we'll be looking at over the next 15 minutes or so. I'm just going to hand over now to Jonathan to look at the beginning.
What is fuel poverty? Your house or flat can be said to be in fuel poverty if, number one, it costs you more than the average to heat your house or flat. Number two, you have to spend a lot of your money on gas or electric and you don't have much left for other things.
So this time of the year when it's getting a bit colder, although I'm sat in a vest at the moment because it's that warm, this time of the year normally it is quite cold, and so the heating starts coming on and you end up spending a little bit more money in winter than you would do in summer. Morgan.
Why do we have fuel poverty? Fuel poverty happens when electric and gas cost you more, price rises, and you are not getting any extra money to pay your bills. Some people also live in older houses or flats, which cost more to heat up.
Yeah, so when electricity bills go up, sometimes they put the prices up each year, but your money in your pocket doesn't always go up at the same rate. And then in Cumbria as well, there's lots of older houses, which are stone-built properties or older terrace houses that don't have a lot of insulation, or they're not able to have like the space, the cavity wall insulation in there because they were built before that, and they can leak heating out. My house is a bit like that. It's sort of, I always think it keeps the cold in. My house, like a fridge, it actually keeps the cold in rather than keeping the cold out. So, Morgan.
Why are some people in fuel debt? Not very good with money, not much money, low income, wrong meter readings, not paying bills, home needs a lot of heat to keep it warm, boiler is old and not working properly.
So some interesting stuff there. You know, sometimes people are not always good at managing the money and don't have enough money left to pay for the bills. Sometimes they might have to decide where they're spending the money, whether they're spending money on food or whether they're spending money on heating. That's a big issue at the moment. Then you can get like wrong meter readings or estimated meter readings. And if you don't put that right, you could be sort of going on the wrong readings for a long time, and bills can just go through the roof. What do you say, Morgan?
Paying someone else's bill as well, because if you're in like a rented house and you're going after someone and they haven't paid the bill, then you could be paying their bill.
You could, yeah. Sometimes it's about having the confidence to know who to speak to, isn't it? Because I've had that situation where I moved into a house and I've got a bill from someone else, and you can get a bit panicked by that.
Yeah.
So, Jonathan.
Yep. Next screen is on yet. No, it is. Why are some people in fuel debt? Bills are wrong. Previous tenants or owner might not have paid their bills off. This can be when you move into a property, someone hasn't paid the bills and it's been carried over. Prepayment meters doesn't work properly. You don't know how to use your heating system in the best way.
Yeah, so there's a number of things there. One of the things there is the thing about prepayment meters. Often well, not often, always, prepayment meters are more expensive than any other method. So, again,
you always go off and you've got to walk down to the co-op and put your money on your little key and put it in, and it always goes off at the wrong time.
Yeah, so they could be difficult, and they're I think they're Ofgem or the authority that sometimes harasses the energy companies, tries to make them ensure that prepayment meters don't cost as much as other forms, which they have done in the past, which is not good. So the next screen is O2, Morgan.
What is being done to tackle fuel poverty? Warm home discount energy suppliers help low-income vulnerable households meet energy costs. www.gov.uk, the Warm Home Discount Scheme. Winter fuel payment and annual payments up to £300 for pensioner households. www.gov.uk, winter fuel payment.
So these are a couple of things that people could apply for that helps them with their energy costs, particularly during winter. And there's some other ones as well. Jonathan?
What is being done to tackle fuel poverty? Cold weather payments during periods of several cold weather to pensioners who receive pension credits or people on income-related benefits who meet certain criteria. You can look at this at https://www.gov.uk/cold weather payment. The Energy Saving Trust also has information to help you search for grants and offers to make improvements to energy efficiency. https://www.energysavingtrust.org.uk.
Very good. So this is what we're trying to do, isn't it? Avoid fuel debt, Morgan.
How to avoid fuel debt. Check your bills, especially if they're estimated. Choose the right payment method. Take advice in choosing an energy supplier. If in difficulty, contact the supplier. Talk to a debt advisor if you're not unable to pay the bill. Look at energy efficiency measures.
Yeah, so a lot of bills are sent online now, aren't they? Often you don't always get a paper bill. And they're quite hard to read, bills, because they're full of units and kilowatts and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes at different prices, so they are quite difficult to understand.
Make it up just to add a few extra pounds on, but
Oh yeah. Well, sometimes they do. I think I said once that I had a day rate and a night rate, and when they used to send someone round to check your meter, to do a meter reading, they put the numbers in the wrong way around, and ended up getting a bill for about £1,000 because you put the numbers in upside down, sort of thing.
yeah.
So I was getting asked for payment on the most expensive tariff rather than the cheapest tariff, which is what it should have been.
Yeah.
And there's some places that you can go to take advice on choosing an energy supplier. You know, the ones where you can look at comparisons between different tariffs. And nowadays, I don't think you're locked into energy companies in the same way as you used to be. Often they used to have what we'd call an exit fee, where if you came out of them early, you know, you would have to pay a fee. But now there's less of that about.
You can save money by moving about as well, from like Octopus to British Gas and things like that.
You can, yeah.
Getting better deals and things like that.
That's what you need to be looking at. Anyway, so thanks for that, Jonathan. The next one is looking at energy efficiency measures.
Right.
Might you do that, or do you want to do it, Jonathan? Or?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Hasn't come up on screen yet. Simple ways to reduce any energy and save on bills. Use energy efficient light bulbs, which since I've moved in here, I've still got the light bulbs I've had since I've moved in here.
How long ago was that?
Over 10 years.
10 years, same light bulbs.
Yeah.
That's good.
Must be super ones then.
Fit radiators foil behind radiators to direct heat into rooms. Only boil what you need and you'll save on your bill too. Keep your heating system serviced. Turn radiators down in unused areas or use a thermostat. Take a shower instead of a bath. Draw curtains at dusk to insulate the room. Defrost your freezer regularly to ensure it is efficient, sorry.
When's the last time you defrosted your freezer, John?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't defrosted it since I've had it since the beginning of last year.
No, people probably don't, do they? But mine's
It's
all.
meant to-
3 years.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a self one. Does it itself?
Yeah, all right then. It's not furred up.
No. I'll tell you, there's this new thing that's been that I was watching on. You know, it comes up on Facebook, different videos where you get a syringe and you know the hole in the back of the freezer. I mean the fridge. You fill it with hot water
All right.
and then you suck it out and all the muck comes out.
All right, all the gunge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get bits and stuff stuck everywhere, don't you? Really, places like that. Yeah, I always used to fill kettles. Always fill kettles up and boil them, and then fill them up, and then immediately fill them up again and switch it on. I don't know why I used to do that. I just a habit I got into. So that was all about saving money, and then the next bit is about staying safe. So Morgan,
Staying safe. Carbon monoxide, know the signs. 50 is the number of lives that carbon monoxide claims every year. 200 is the number of people that are left seriously ill as a result of carbon monoxide poisoning.
So serious thing. So Jonathan,
What is carbon monoxide poisoning? And it is for short CO. Carbon monoxide is a gas that is poisonous, colourless and odourless. You can't smell it. Carbon monoxide is produced when a gas appliance such as a fire, boiler or cooker is incorrectly fitted, badly repaired or maintained. It also occurs if flues, chimneys or vents are blocked.
yeah. So some signs that are able to be spotted, Morgan.
Yeah. Spotting the signs. Lazy yellow or orange flames means you need to get your cooker checked. Dark staining on around appliances. Pilot lights that blow out a lot. Increased condensation visible on windows.
And recognising the symptoms, Jonathan.
Recognising the symptoms: headaches, nausea, breathlessness, collapse, dizziness, loss of consciousness.
Were you all right after that, Morgan? You recover?
Well, I don't know. I'm still looking into it.
Yeah, still looking into it. Yeah.
I look like I'm going to hammer him, don't I?
Don't you believe it?
There's some ways to prevent it, Morgan.
Prevention. Fit a carbon monoxide alarm. Costs around £15. Get a gas-safe registered engineer to carry out annual gas safety checks. But if you live in a rented property, then this should be done by your landlord.
Exactly. Yeah. So in the event of a leak, sorry, Jonathan, go on.
In the event of a gas leak, call 0800 111 999. Get a gas safe registered engineer to inspect your appliances and flues to see if there is a fault before carrying out appropriate repairs.
And then the people who lay all the pipes and get the gas to us is Northern Gas Networks, and they're also the people that have funded this as well.
Okay.
So Morgan.
Cumbria Fire and Rescue. Click on the link at the bottom to find out what we can offer. So, Cumbria Fire and Rescue Service, safety in your home. www.cumbria.gov, Cumbria Fire Services, stay at home, default ASP. So, it's basically they come round and they can give you maybe a free smoke alarm, maybe make your house a bit safer.
Yeah. It says there that they do safe and well visits, and that they might be able to provide free of charge seal cell smoke detector.
I've
So,
got some. Yeah, I've got someone coming round from them after lockdown. They rang us the other day.
yeah. So that's a page on the Cumbria County Council website. But there are a number of vulnerable customers, Jonathan, right?
Yeah, there's a number of vulnerable customers. Energy companies understand that some customers may need additional help. You might be older, have a disability or an illness. You might need extra help during a power cut or water shortage, or help to read your bills or get them in different font sizes or braille. Some customers may temporarily need additional help during pregnancy or while recovering from a medical treatment. Whatever the reason, there is support and a range of priority services for them.
Yeah, so this is energy companies, gas, electricity, and water, that make sure that if people are vulnerable for whatever reason, that they'll get things to them. So it might be energy, it might be water, it might be like generators, all that kind of stuff, just to make sure that they're safe in their homes at that particular time. So in, I suppose, often you get like water pipe breaks, don't you, where people are without water, and the priority register customers will be the ones that hopefully will get bottled water brought to the house if they can't get out. So I'll just do this one, Morgan. In Cumbria and in Carlisle, the power supplier is Electricity North West. So they are the place to go to register with Priority Services, register itself. And you can do that by going on Electricity North West website and just putting in Priority Services. I think they've got a link at the top, or there's got a search button in there as well. And then you sign up for that, and that also signs you up for gas and water as well if you've got gas in your home. So Morgan, there's some other local outlets available.
Local help. Carlisle City Council, warmercommunities.org.uk/Carlisle. Useful telephone numbers. Managing your bills, home, heat helpline, 0800 33 66 99. Home breakdowns with energy efficiency measures. Home Life Carlisle, 01228 817 111. CAFS, Cumbria Action for Sustainability. Energy comparison. https cafs.org.uk. For your home, check a cheaper energy tariff. Cumbria Community Foundation Winter Warm Scheme. Cumbria www.cumbriafoundation.org Winter Warm Fund, apply now. Our citizens' advice, Carlisle and Eden, www.cac-e.org.uk 033 00 563 037. So these are some of the telephone numbers you can ring, or the websites to get funding or check cheaper tariffs and things like that.
Yeah, so some local help for people. And that brings us to the end. It's made by Jonathan, Morgan and Mark, supported by Tony, D and Kath. We've used photo symbols and some pictures of Morgan and Jonathan in there as well. And it was funded by Northern Gas Networks. And now we've got a little film to show you. Bye.
Bye.